Hi there, it's Olga there, and welcome to my art studio. Today I'm going to paint patio and showed you the way of painting, which is you might didn't consider it before. And I wanted to show you the way of painting instead of painting a coloring page and afraid to ruin boundaries, lines. I wanted to show you absolutely different approach to the painting, where you can be absolutely free and paint with joy and have this wonderful relaxing feeling while painting. As I said, I paint from the memories and I back to my childhood, my teens years, where I was lucky enough to travel to Spain and I was living here. And honestly, I absolutely have no idea how to paint this patio. But what it makes, this photograph reveals a wonderful sweet memories and about this country and time spent. And this place, these photographs, reveals such feelings inside me. I don't know how to paint it, especially because it's this photograph taken at night. I didn't paint. I had some landscapes with my past online workshops with my students where I painted night palace, but it was deep night. This is evening, not night, evening. And colors, actually, I don't know even what colors to choose. Maybe you suggest me. I wanted to capture this time of a day because in Spain it's extremely hot, and maybe this is this evening, this time of a day, where you can come out from the house and enjoy the company and walk with your friends. I'm thinking, blue. Yes, I think that's it. This is it. The evening color. Red violet. Dark green. Good. I'm quite satisfied with my gamma for the future composition. This time I warm up and I took a larger piece. I add some fresh green from my paint box. Like this. And finally, I can paint with this dark green, which is the mix of blue, of indigo and yellow. So I load my brush very, very well, like that. Wow. Right now I can I fall deep into my own world. Look how relaxing is that. Just imagine to load your brush with the pigment and achieve kind of like this. A few leaves. And here in a bottom. I know this is the top of a paper right now, but this is the bottom of a painting. Leave some white spaces. Don't forget to do that. When I was a beginner, there is no such information about free way of painting and in watercolor in general. And by starting teaching, actually this was one of the main reasons why I started to teach, because I didn't have a teacher. I should explore paintings of Russian artists, explore some blogs on the internet, and that's it. And I'm so happy for you right now. There is so many information about painting, about materials, everything. And I'm so happy that you joined us today and find my lessons inspirational for you to start your adventure. It's wonderful. And look at that. Yes, I wish I can stay here and enjoy and, just spend time sitting and watching what happens in front of you. Yes, this is therapy, Julie. Is that I can paint, with defined brush marks, or I can do like that. Interesting thing is, somehow our brain thinks that this is hydrangea. I don't know how it happens, but I find out when you paint loose, you shouldn't paint everything. And water, I forget to wet, because look, only with water you achieve those water flows. I love them. This is my absolute favorite medium. I know as an artist we used to, check and try almost every medium, and I did. And I fall in love with the water media. So right now I'm just using almost every pigment from my paint box. So I need a colorful base for future massif of hydrangea bush. Blotter violet. It's total fun. It's like a candies. I didn't use yellow, so I add it. Ah, it's total mess. What's here? It's not a hydrangea. And I lowered my brush with the same green. And maybe turn my painting. Wow, look what happened here. Isn't it gorgeous? I have a feeling like whatever happens, it's gonna be something. Look at those flows here. I achieved this wonderful effect. I don't know if it suits to my subject. It doesn't matter right now. I'm totally relaxed and have fun and loosening up, and I want to continue, keep adding and adding this pigment and turn this into to my subject. Maybe I'm going to start to form hydrangea buds, blooms, like that. since now my brush marks become more defined and smart. And the single leaves at the end. Maybe violet. I want more dark in this corner, like as you can see on a photograph, there is a dark corner here, and I want the same effect. Maybe on the second layer I can add more darkness. It's wonderful flow. I leave it. I can't continue with this. What if I add water? I clear my brush, and with clear water I want to smooth some edges, add water very spontaneously, don't think hard. Just do it. Because I notice water creates something absolutely gorgeous on this block here, and I want to keep adding. I said I'm going to stop. You know, it's so hard to be to sit in my chair right now. Because it's impossible to stop right now. Sorry guys. Olga disappears. Okay. Please hold me, anybody. So I have this very first kind of layer. Actually, I think that those corners are already done. What I need to do right now is to think what to do with this central part. I found just a little dot of Lumi pink in a yellow. Give this wonderful, warm lighting on your painting. And not only lighting, I'm still discovering new interesting ideas by using my paint box, and especially those Lumi paints in it. Let's add lighting, reflecting. Let's make the light reflects in a greenery. And here, let's paint an arc at the same time here. I used almost all pigment mix for the lighting. Remember in the previous tutorial I showed you how I made eggs in the nest more lighter with the magic eraser? So here exactly I want to apply magic eraser and make those sections lighter. I wet them with the water. Yeah. If I be smart, I can, paint kind of rows, strikes, rows of light. Tricky illusion. Let's see if it works or not. I may try. So I lighter it. I see how sunshine fall into my painting, and I love this illusion. I wish I can paint this illusion also. I think it's time, while this section is wet, it's a wonderful opportunity to add greenery and flower pots around the windows, hanging on the walls, chasing the arcs, and at the bottom also. Oh, yeah, especially in the areas which are still wet, you can achieve wonderful effects. And you don't need to apply much. Somehow our imagination, our brain thinks that there are flowers here and you don't need to, apply too much definition to them. Another thing about painting the subject where so many details like this one is to simplify. And simplify not only the shapes, simplify like, when you look at this stand, imagine you are staying here and look at this patio. You honestly can't keep in mind every single detail here, right? You feel the atmosphere, birds singing, maybe you feel the smell of a dinner, people laughing, life happens. not a lot of stuff happening. So by simplifying, I mean try to, no, my thought fly away, which I wanted to tell you. And the stones. Don't forget about this blue. This is evening, right? More blues. So I think this is quite wonderful start. Beautiful base for future development of this central part. And yeah, I want to stop here and, you know, with a cool mind and fresh eyes, back to this wonderful patio and continue to develop it. I don't know how for you, but for me it's not an evening, this is the morning. Let me know in the chat, what do you feel about this first layer? This is the end of this very first layer for patio, landscape scene. And I showed you the way of painting where you, instead of painting a coloring page and afraid to ruin the borders and be restricted by lines, you paint it in absolutely different way. There are reference photographs from this tutorial in the links down below. Also, if you want to unlock more tutorials on topics which you love, there will be a link down below how to join. Oh, I forgot to tell. Yes, you can upload photographs of your practice which followed by those tutorials today. I'm highly glad to see you, how you did your job on your side, and you know, to see how it's going. Good. I see you enjoyed. Guys, time is flying. It's already, how much time it passed? It's almost 2 hours. It's almost 2 hours. If you haven't any questions, see you on the next painting afternoon, and I hope to see you soon inside the Facebook group and on our next painting afternoon. Yeah, that's right. And I said about reference, how to join if you wish to unlock more tutorials about loose style of painting, about Facebook group. This is it. I hope you enjoy watching, have fun today, get inspired, and see you next time. Bye bye.